Experienced mercenary Ouyang receives an offer that is hard to refuse. He must free the daughter of a rich businessman, who was taken hostage and hidden somewhere in the jungle by his former partner. Ouyang gathers a squad and sets out to the goal, but on the way it turns out that his employer hired another group of soldiers of fortune, and they do not intend to share the promised reward. In China, there is a full-blown trend in filmmaking about modern soldiers, mercenaries, and special forces. Films and TV series about them include stories about their training, relationships in the team, and the obligatory test in real combat, which not everyone will survive. Interestingly, such projects are created by more or less the same people, often with real combat experience, like actor, director, and producer Jiang Yi-Sheng, who created Heart of War Moment. Jiang comes from a military family and his father prepared him for the service from a young age, but in the end his love of the stage won out, and after leaving the army, at the age of 22 he enrolled at the Beijing Film Academy to study acting. Logically, he played his first roles in military serials. In them he became famous and built up a certain fame, which in late teens allowed him to start producing his own movies for the internet. In Heart of War Moment he acted as a director, producer and lead actor, and it is clear that he really enjoys being the center of attention. His character is a strong, smart, fair and crystal honest mercenary who certainly doesn't mind making money, but only if he earns it by staying on the side of the light. So that we don't think that he is only about weapons, the movie has a romantic line and even more than one. Right in the course of the operation, two girls from his squad come upon him with their feelings. A new acquaintance from a rival mercenary squad, played by a shapely Chinese model Chun-Yi, also starts to breathe unevenly towards him. In general, in a straightforward action movie Jiang Yi-Sheng gets so much female attention, as not always manages to get the heroes of pure melodramas. It's good to be a producer and director. As for the movie itself, unfortunately, nothing good can be said about it. It is an extremely cheap action movie, in which instead of a full-fledged story we are offered to follow monotonous shootings in jungles and on a supposedly military base, hastily made of plywood sheets, in which dozens of cardboard heroes die one after another without any clear internal logic. Something similar to a plot appears only in the final 20 minutes, when the characters start to move chaotically from one camp to another, but by that time Heart of War Moment manages to tire you so much that you are waiting for only one thing, for them all to shoot each other at last and for the final credits to start.